This video will show how to install a power door lock switch into a 1st Gen Colorado along with detailed installation notes on how I installed an Avital 3100L keyless alarm system. Here are some of the features. It is suggested to pause the video as needed. Here are the parts lists. See my website for links to the parts. Here we see the location for the power door lock switch marked on the lower dash panel. We are using a knife to cut through the plastic dash. After ensuring that the switch fits, we can remove the masking tape, install the switch, and wire up the connector. Here we see the red light of the switch turns on, meaning it has power. Here's the Avital 3100 overall wiring snippet from their installation manual with their cutouts. I filled in the blanks with text. The blue text are my comments. Crossed out functions, wires are not used. The power door lock's wiring diagram I used from their installation manual. The photo shows my rendition of this. Here are my additions to Avital's installation manual. The Colorado's door switches are independent, so diodes need to be used. 2 double pole, double throw relays are added. One is to provide the parking lights on disarm lighting, else only flashing twice. The other to enable the backup lights to stay on when the system is on, else only on for a moment. This shows the Colorado's door switches snippet. Since my truck is a 2-door, only 2 dials are required. A separate wire needs to be taped into each door switch. Shown is the driver's side. Front gray wire wrapped into. The picture above shows the door switch wires going back to the 3100L module/brain. This slide shows a little more detail with the corresponding diode snippet. It also shows the connector disconnect I used in the Siren Plus wire for testing during the installation. Here are photos that show both the hood detect switch along with the wire taped into the front parking marker light brown wire on the passenger side front. This slide shows both the hood detect switch and parking light wire is routed in the engine compartment through a split loom, running into the passenger compartment through a hole made in the existing rubber grommet. It also shows that the siren mounted on the firewall with its wires also in a split loom and routed via the existing rubber grommet too. Note, both the coolant and windshield washer bottles have been moved out of the way for this. Here's the backup light snippet. It shows the wiring for both transmission types. The photo shows how the backup light wire is tapped into the automatic transmission green wire via the connector to the transmission position indicator switch. The Avital 3100L module brain was zip tie mounted to the passenger side dash opening behind the access door. The large wire harness Avital recommends is where the module was zip tied to. The wire harness, H1 and H2, run behind the glove box and exit the lower dash. The module itself is wrapped in a foam sheet to prevent it from rattling. Hope you found this useful. If so, please at least like the video since it helps the channel. Thank you.